Hello and thanks for watching The Ancients Speak. Let's learn Chinese from the wisdom of the ancients. In our last episode, we learned one of teacher Laozi's thoughts on a harmonious society. He said, 甘其食，美其服，安其居，乐其俗, which means people are contented with the simple food, pleased with the simple clothing, satisfied with their homes, and delight in their plain customs. We also discussed the 4 verbs Laozi applies to these basic needs. They are 甘, to be content with, 美, to be pleased with, 安, to be satisfied with, and 乐, to take delight in. All of them refer to a beautiful life attitude and a sense of contentment. In Chinese, we call it 知足. 知足. In this word, 知 means to know or to feel. 足 means sufficient. So, 知足 is to know or feel that I am satisfied, I am content, or something is sufficient. In today's episode, let's learn a wise saying on contentment taught by teacher Zhuangzi. Zhuangzi says, 知足者不以利自累也。知足者不以利自累也。知足 content. 者 refers to this kind of person. So 知足者 is someone with a contented mind. 不 not. 以 means to use. 利 here it means interests, profits, wealth or fame. 自 refers to oneself. 累 means to exhaust. 自累 to exhaust oneself. 也 is an auxiliary word. Putting these together, teacher Zhuangzi is saying that he who is content with what he has will not exhaust himself for any high position or handsome pay. 知足者不以利自累也。知足者不以利自累也. We've talked much about an attitude of contentment in our last episode. We mentioned this 4-word Chinese idiom by Laozi, 知足常乐, which means a person with a contented mind is always happy. Here, teacher Zhuangzi seems to say that a contented mind should despise a high position or handsome pay. Is contentment a good sounding excuse for being complacent or lazy? No, being content doesn't mean that if I am unemployed, I stop looking for work. It doesn't mean that I do not seek to better myself or the conditions of my job. To be content doesn't mean that I stop trying to improve my situation in this world. Contentment is not a lack of ambition or complacency, and it is certainly not irresponsibility. In his saying, 知足者不以利自累也, Zhuangzi emphasizes 利, which means wealth and fame, and 累, which means to exhaust. In his saying, he advises, do not exhaust oneself for wealth and fame. Wealth and fame are not bad things in and of themselves. Yet, if they steal time from being with one's family, or important rest, health, or peace of mind, they become a burdensome enemy. Without balance, a person can become unduly exhausted. A wealthy, famous person who is always exhausted, fatigued, and whose health is broken will not even be able to enjoy these places of honor. A similar insight is shared in the book of Proverbs of the Holy Bible written by King Solomon, the man of wisdom. He says, do not wear yourself out trying to get rich. Be wise enough to know when to quit. So, a contented person is diligent. He might not have the best of everything, but he makes the best of everything he has. A contented person is wise. He knows when to work and when to rest. A contented person is creative. He sees the beauty and the value in ordinary things. A contented person is happy and grateful and at peace with his circumstances. Now, let's review the Chinese saying of 庄子 we learned today. 知足者不以利自累也。知足者不以利自累也。知足 content. 者 is the auxiliary word referring to this type of person. So 知足者 refers to someone with a contented mind. 不 not. 以 means to use. 利 interests, profit, wealth or fame. 自 refers to oneself. 累 means to exhaust. 自累 to exhaust oneself. 也 is an auxiliary word. Putting these together, 庄子 is saying that he who is contented with what he has will not exhaust himself for wealth and fame. Again, 知足者不以利自累也。知足者不以利自累也。知足。And thanks for watching the ancients speak and learning Chinese together through their wise old sayings.